A very good morning to you, my dear children. Let's begin our English class. The topic for today's class is sound word. Sound as in dress. So today we will read some words that have double S sound. Look at the pictures here. In the first picture, you see a glass and it has got three words written. The first word is pass, class, glass. So let's read once again. Pass, class, glass. So you will notice that all the words have double S sound. Sound. Now let us see the others. Look at these words. Toss, boss, loss, cross. You know what is toss? When you fling a coin with your thumb. Just as you see in this picture, this person is tossing the coin. Now let's read the words once again. Toss, boss, loss, cross. Very simple. Let's go ahead. Look at this. This is a brass. Brass is an instrument. We can play music on this. It's a musical instrument. Brass. Then we have grass, as you have seen in your gardens. So let's read these words. Brass, grass. They are double S sound and they are also rhyming. Now let's see these words. Kiss, miss, his. So all have similar sound and that is s. Let's read once again. Kiss, miss, his. Now look at this. This is an ass. An ass is a small donkey. Ass. Fuss. You know what is fuss? When you trouble your mama over something and you do not listen to her, you make a fuss, and that is called fuss. Now let's see here. This is a game. You must have seen this. Now let's read the words. Less, chess, mess. Let's read once again. Less, chess, mess. The game you see here is called chess. And children, do you know what is mess? Mess is something which is not organized, which is untidy, which is not kept properly. Now let's go ahead. Look at this beautiful dress. So it is a dress. The next word is press. Both are rhyming also and both have s sound. Now look, just under that we have guess and bless. Guess and bless. So you have read so many words which have s sound. So now you will read these words yourself twice, thrice, or as many times as you want. And also you will learn the spellings of these words. And once you have done this, you will now read the lesson. Come, let's read together. Today we will read Lesson 10, The Puss in the Class. This is a story of some children who are in their class and also of a puss, the little cat. Let's read. Lesson 10, The Puss in the Class. New words. garden, yellow, chalk. You all know what a garden is. It is a place where children play. Big people also go there, enjoy themselves in the open air. Yellow, that's a color. Chalk, it is something which a teacher uses for writing on the board. Now let's start reading the lesson. But before we start, let's look at the given picture. Here you see some children sitting in a class, but they are not sitting quietly. They are not sitting at the right place. So the class is in a mess. Everything is unorganized. It's looking so untidy. See, some children are playing with the ball, some are standing, some are just enjoying themselves. Now, let's read the lesson and learn more about it. Geeta is in the class. This girl, her name is Geeta. The class is in a mess. It means the class is not neat and tidy. Children are not sitting nicely at the right place. The class is in a mess. The boys toss the ball. Look at the boys, how they're tossing the ball. They're just throwing it. And see, the class is in a mess. Look at this. The boys toss the ball. Geeta has a doll. You can see it in the picture that Geeta has a doll. Geeta kisses the doll. As you can see here, look, just look. Geeta has a doll and Geeta kisses the doll. Now let's read ahead. Observe this picture nicely. Here you see the puss is sitting in the garden. The puss is sitting on the grass. And what does she have? See, the puss has a yellow brass and she is blowing it. And what is the sound coming out from there? Ta-ra-ra-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra-ra-ra. So, Puss is enjoying. She's sitting in the garden, sitting on the grass, and she's got a red dress. There is the glass near Puss. The glass is so big and the water in the glass is less. So now let's read. Look at Puss in the garden. The Puss has a red dress. The Puss sits on the grass. The Puss has a yellow brass. The brass says ta-ra-ra-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra-ra-ra. The Puss has a glass. The glass is big. The water is less. So children, you have just seen that the Puss has a yellow brass and there is a glass near Puss. The glass is big and the water is less. And what is the color of the brass? Yes, the color of the brass is yellow. And what is the color of the Puss dress? The Puss has a red dress. So let's read this again. Look at Puss in the garden. The Puss has a red dress. The Puss sits on the grass. The Puss has a yellow brass. The brass says ta-ra-ra-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra-ra-ra. The Puss has a glass. The glass is big. The water is less. Now let's see. Look at this picture. Oh my God! Here you can see the Puss is putting a cross in the notebook. Puss is very naughty. And look at Geeta. She's just looking. Now let's read out and find out. Now look at Puss. The Puss is in the class. The Puss has Geeta's book. Look, the Puss makes a cross. Look at this picture, children. The Puss makes a cross. Let's read these lines again. Now look at the Puss. The Puss is in the class. The Puss has Geeta's book. Look, the Puss makes a cross. And that's it. So we've done with the lesson. Now you need to read this lesson twice, thrice, and also underline all the new words that you come across in the lesson. Underline them with a pencil and learn the spellings. And now that we've finished with the lesson, let's do the back exercise. And let's do it. Question 1. As per the lesson, tick the appropriate word for each sentence. Look at this, children. The first sentence, there are 2 options given for each sentence. You have to put a tick on the correct answer. The first sentence reads, the class is in a mess or dress. Yes, you guessed it right. The class is in a mess. B. Geeta kisses the Puss or the doll. Remember? Yes. So the correct answer is Geeta kisses the doll. So you have to put a tick mark on the doll. The next one. The Puss has a red dress or brass. And the answer is the Puss has a red dress. Now the next one. The water is more or less. Remember, children, the glass is big, but the water is less. So put a tick mark on less. The boys toss the ball or the doll. Yes, the answer is the boys toss the ball. Put a tick mark on ball. Next, the Puss has a yellow brass or dress. So the correct answer is the Puss has a yellow brass. And that's it. Very simple. You need to do this in the book itself. Question number 2. Answer the following questions orally. So you don't have to write. You just have to answer orally just by speaking. A. Where is Geeta? So think and tell the answer. The answer is Geeta is in the class. That's it. B. What does brass say? And the answer is the brass says ta-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra. That's all. That's all. Next one. Where does the Puss sit? So the answer is, you guess it yourself and write and tell the answer. Next one. What does the Puss make in the book? So the Puss makes a cross in the book. And that's all. Your work is done. So children, now first read and learn all the words that have been given there with double S sound. Then read the lesson twice, thrice. Underline the new words. Learn the spellings. And enjoy reading. Your work is done. That's all. Bye-bye, children. We'll meet you again.